Hi guys, Coach Derek here. I've been seeing a couple Instagram posts from boxing coaches. I don't necessarily know their name or if they're successful as trainers or not, but I really think you can't really train a fighter through social media or videos, and it's too many intricacies and too many variables. But I do think you can help people out with the fundamentals of boxing by creating these types of posts. And so I would try to tell every coach out there, man, if you trying to help people with their boxing, I mean, it only serves to elevate the game. The more information's out, the cream's gonna rise to the top regardless. But you may be able to help people. So I seen this video of hand positioning, and I didn't agree with it, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's wrong either. Again, there's so many variants, and depending on the kid's ability and style of fighting, I don't think one thing is right for everybody. But I also believe that boxing, the fundamentals of boxing was perfected in the late 20s, early 30s, and nothing's changed. They try to change that. Let me tell you what I mean. Let me show you better than tell you. Jack Blackburn's probably created the single most fighter, well, perfection. If you don't know who that is, then I suggest you study some more. Well, a guy in my city named Whitey Asnow, he died in the mid-60s. He was the same. Again, bringing that fundamental basis to all his fighters, and then they vary according to their ability and their strengths and weaknesses. But back to the hand positioning thing, basically a fighter, 5 foot nothing or 6 foot something, it doesn't matter. Of course, his power hand goes to the rear. You need to set that up. I shouldn't have to explain that. But when you're fighting a guy, that power hand, me, I'm right-handed, goes right here, right in front of your chin. Right in front of your chin. Why? Because you want to put a barrier between that and the guy and the weapon that the guy is throwing to hurt you. So this here should go right here in front of your chin, man. But what that does is create space also. It makes you keep your chin back where it should be. I see a lot of people's right here in the middle, whether it's peekaboo boxing or whatever, that chin's right here in the middle, even if but when you put that hand up and the chin goes behind there, what happens is you create a dynamic that chin's gonna be as far away from your opponent's shots and your opponent's period as possible while standing in front of them. That lead hand should float here, right here in front of your face. So when he throws a hook, it's nothing to block, and then you catch whatever's there. So when you're boxing, hands relaxed, loose. I know a lot of people like to tighten their hands up and all that. Nah, man, it takes more. That's why you see their shoulders up high. Drop them shoulders, man. Look with your eyes, not your face. Keep that hand right here. So when you're boxing, it also puts you in a position to turn the shots over, right? Bah! Right there. Bah! That hand should be right here. Catching any hooks. Get right back in position for the jab, for his big right hand. Vice versa, if he's a southpaw, you're able to parry his big lead. Parry that big lead. And of course, you would keep your lead up hand a little higher for his sneaky right hooks from the southpaw. But I don't care who it was. I don't care if it was Joe Louis, right? Ray Robinson, even Rocky Marciano, man. Right here, go watch him. Even when he's plotting. And for you younger guys, Floyd Mayweather Jr. So he dropped this one in order to invite you in, but that's the same thing as just keeping your lead low to invite him in to counter. Well, Lil Floyd, same thing. When he turned that shoulder and y'all love to mimic that shit. Where's his big hand? Right, exactly, man. Too many of you guys, you're fighting like this with that head right in the middle. No barrier. When the opponent should have to get through this, then this. Right? That's one thing I see that might could help young fighters, young people getting into boxing. Now, is it universal? No. If your trainer's teaching you different, stick to what your trainer's doing, because I don't know you and really don't give a fuck what you're doing. But I would invite and implore more trainers, especially guys, guys with successful fighters in the amateurs or professional ranks, man, to get on there and do small things like this, man. It's fundamental boxing. You're not giving no secrets away. And all it will do is serve a purpose to elevate people, which creates a more competitive marketplace, man. And the cream's gonna rise, like I said. But all you coaches out there still making videos about fundamentals, I enjoy watching it. I critique it like everybody, like you will do this video. But coaches, man, y'all get out there and you can share your knowledge, man. You don't, without giving the secrets away, But the problem is, if you don't believe that, look in Houston. Everybody fights. The majority of people fight a similar way. Why? Because there was a guy making videos showing you guys how to box, and it spread like wildfire. It's almost like gospel truth now. But what I just showed you is gospel truth where I'm from. Yeah, man. Y'all keep banging. Coach Collinsworth, we out.